Hello, tampokelelani vamama, vadada, vachinyamata, na vabuya, na mvina wos. Welcome back. So in this video, we are learning about weather, nyengu. I call it weather, but it has so many things in it. So let's get into it. I'm so excited about this because it will give you a lot of insights about natural phenomenon. So I just called it weather to encompass so many things in it. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so weather, nyengu. Okay, rain, vula. So if you want to just say rain, you say vula. Or it's raining. Vula yulokwa, kulokwa. So it means raining. We'll go into verbs and all of that, but these are just words that you can quickly pick and use. Rain, vula. So everyone, when you say vula, they will understand, but it has to have context. It has to, it has to be with what you are talking about, because vula can also mean undress. So don't just throw this word around, because otherwise someone will be like, what? You're asking me to undress? Okay, so say it in context. If you mean it rain, say it so that the way people understand that you're talking about the rain. Yeah. Mvula yulokwa. Yulokwa means it's raining. Yeah. Heavy rains. Mvula yatika. Mvula yatika. Mvula yalokwa. Meaning you're like, oh my God, it's heavy rains. Sun, as in the sun. Sun is zuva or dazi. Dazi can mean a day, but also means the sun, because the sun, it sets in the morning. Excuse me, sorry. It rises in the morning and it sets in the evening. So one day is called zuva or dazi, but it's the sun, because we know the sun from morning to night is one day. So it's the same when we get to the moon. It will be the same when we say moon is, it means a month. You know, like mwezi. Mwezi is a month. So, but we refer to a moon because the moon takes 28 days, yada, 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 which in the end comprises a month. But we'll get to the moon later on. But the sun, we are talking about dazi, meaning a day, sun. But we are talking about the sun in the sky, which is dazi, as in a day, or zuba. Zuba la fuma, dazi la fuma, meaning the sun has come out. We'll get into that as well. Maji, water. Wet. If it's wet from the rain, this is why I put it closer to the rain. If it's wet, the outside is wet from the rain, we call it mtika. Mtika means the soil is wet because of the rain. There's mtika here, you know, it means the soil is wet. Mtika can only be used when it's the soil, it's the earth that is wet. Then we say mtika. But mtika, there's mtika here. It's wet around here. You are pointing to earth. You cannot point at a cloth and say the cloth has mtika. No, no, no. The cloth yanyewa. If you are talking about anything else that is wet, you say chanyewa, kunyewa. Kunyewa means it's wet. Yeah. So you can refer kunyewa to the land to say, oh, the land is wet. It's wet here. Panyewa, apanyewa, meaning this area is wet. You're pointing to the land. But mtika only is specific. And if you get to talk about mtika, it means your Chitumbuka is deep. Yeah. So because this is for beginners to advanced. So everyone in between. Yeah. So you're gonna pick the beginning, the medium, or even the deeper side of the language. Okay. Warm. Warm is kutukira. Oh, it's warm outside. Kwatukira. It's not too hot, but somewhere there, kwatukira. Mwaunu kwatukira. Kocha means worse. It's hot. It's too hot. Kocha. Warm is warm. Why? Kwatukira. So just warm kutukira. As in noun kutukira. Kwatukira, meaning you are referring to the environment. Kwatukira. Okay. Whether it's a noun or adjective. Kutukira. Okay. Maybe adjective. Okay, the sun, as I mentioned it, zuva or daze, maji, water, mud, M-U-D, matipa. When you're walking in the muddy water, it means the water is, is muddy. It's mixed with matipa. Mainly matipa is the earth. When the earth is mixed up with water, we make matipa. The earth, especially if it's not sandy soil, but maybe clay or loam soil. Yeah. When you mix with water, it will make matipa. Sandy soil, because sandy doesn't hold any water. It will just nyowa. It will get wet, but it doesn't really make matipa because it's sand. It's like stones. But yeah, if it's proper, like clay, especially loamy soil, can get really dirty. Yeah, that's matipa. So you'd hear parents telling children, stop playing with matipa. Lekani kusevera matipa. So matipa means mud, dirty from the earth itself. Cold, kwazizima. Amai, kwazizima. Mom, it's cold. Air or wind, it's, as we call it, the same paper. Whether it's wind or air, paper. Cold, kwazizima. I'm feeling cold. Hey, mpulika kuzizima. Because it's cold. Thunderstorm or whirlwind, kavuruvuru. So it's where we see like a rotating sand going. We call it kavuruvuru, maybe a kavuruvuru. So it's a, yeah, kavuruvuru. So you see it from far because it can be common. It depends on the season. Especially, we'll look at the seasons in a minute, especially dry seasons. In Malawi, kavuruvuru can be, it's quite common now. You'll see it a lot. So you see it from far. That kavuruvuru there, it's coming. So if it's coming towards you, towards your house, you better close your house. Because close the door, because otherwise the whole sand will go inside the house, and it can, depending on the strength of the roof, if kavuruvuru enters your house, yeah, it causes damage. Kaveruveru, I don't know the actual, this type of bird, the name of this bird in English, but kaveruveru usually are birds that come when the rain is about to fall. We usually see that. Kaveruveru. So once they see you see kaveruveru, everyone says, hey, start getting things inside the house because the rain is coming. Kaveruveru afuma, meaning these birds are out, the rain is coming. Kufuma means out. So kaveruveru afuma means it's a specific type of bird. They will be a lot playing around, making noise. Everyone knows it's gonna rain, and indeed it starts raining. So I guess this is the, ancestral wisdom type of thing. it signifies rain. Once you see kaweruweru, so you can hear people talking about it. Wakaweruweru tena, meaning, oh, all this kaweruweru, it means the rain is coming. Let's get home. Let's go and, protect our things that can get wet, because rain will definitely come. These don't joke. When they come out, it means rain is coming. Okay. It's not just a belief, it's reality. Shivering, kwazizima, kunjenjemera. Okay, so you shiver because you are cold. Kwazizima meaning, oh, it's cold. So when you are shivering, you can say that, oh, it's cold, and people see you are shivering. But the act of that kuzizima, the kunjenjemera, it means you are shaking, you're shivering. Kunjenjemera. The child is shivering. Mwana kunjenjemera, meaning the child is cold, is shivering. Clouds. Plural, mabingu or mavingu. Singular, vingu or bingu. But this is how we write it, mabingu. Mavingu. You write the same way. You can put W if you want, but this is still mavingu. Vingu, vingu rafuma, as in singular. Mabingu, mavingu. It means it's all over the place. A dark crowd, bingu la fipa. Oh my God. There's a dark crowd there. Oh, bingu la fipa, meaning the rain is like coming, because the bingu, the crowd, is really dark. Lightning, mpamba. So as in Pamba, lightning and thunder, we do not have two meanings for this, separating lightning from thunder, but we can separate the sound when we talk about kulira, mpamba ya lira. But if we just say mpamba, everyone will know that there was lightning and thunder, because we believe it's one. There are two in one, so they are all called mpamba. So you cannot separate to say, when you talk about mpamba, you can't just be thinking of one thing, no. To say maybe it was just lightning, or maybe it was just the sound, no. Mpamba it encompasses lightning and thunder, mpamba. But kulira is a sound that mpamba makes. Mpamba ya lira, what you are saying is, I heard it. Yeah, there was a thunder. Lightning, thunder. Lightning strike, mpamba yawa. So when the lightning strikes it, for example, a tree, a house, or whatever it is, although usually people start blaming each other to say maybe someone sent the lightning to me, because sometimes how it happens is always a question. I do sometimes believe in these magic things, because sometimes I've seen some things, but I'm not sure about this lightning, because people usually they do follow it's like where some people would say it's a coincidence, but some people would be like, no, what sort of coincidence is this? People are praying in a church, and the church is not the tallest building there. There are tall trees somewhere else, but the lightning goes straight into the church and kills 1, 2, 3, 4 people. And people start creating stories around that and say, someone sent this lightning because there's ABCD. This is why it only picked so and so. Something like that. But yeah, nobody will know the actual truth. Yeah. You know, when you say the year, we call it Chirimika or Chaka. Chaka cha 2024. In the year 2024. Muchirimika cha 2021. In the year 2021. You know? De, as I said before, Dazi, which is Zuba, which means this, you know, the sun from morning to night. That is a day. From morning, from the sunrise to sunset, that To us is the day. So the sun itself is called zuva or dazi. That also means a day. Okay. Season, nyengu. On top, I also said weather, nyengu. So there's a thin line. We can mean the same thing. The seasons. Nyengu, ya chaka. Chirimika, excuse me, chakocha. So, you're just saying this year is a hot year, but you're talking about the season when you're starting to get into it's a hot time of the year. So, yeah, so season nyengu, nyengu ya kocha, nyengu ya kuzima, nyengu ya, season. Nyengu, season. Okay, mwezi, a month. I say here, see moon. Moon in Chitumbuka ni mwezi. 1 month. 1 month is the full one cycle of the moon, 28 days or so. So we call it mwezi. Well, mwezi means a month. Mwezi means the moon. Okay, so it's the same. A month, mwezi. Moon, mwezi. Just like we call zuva a day. A day is a sun. Sun is called zuva. Does because from the sunrise to sunset, it's a day. Week, sabata. Sabata imoja, masabata yaviri, masabata ya tatu, meaning you are counting 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Sabata imoja, sabata ziviri, sabata zitatu. We'll do the numbers if we haven't done already. We'll check the videos, but we'll do the counting. Like chimoza, viviri, vitatu, vinai, vinkonde, going like that, okay? But this video is about nyengo, seasons, days, time of, things like that. Okay. Weather nyengo, light rays, the light from the sun, the light rays, we call it malazi. So when we see the sun rising in the morning, we see the light rays on top of Lake Malawi. We call it malazi. This is why you will hear when my grandmother is praying that she will say, thank you, God, for showing us the new light rays. Pakutilongola malazi yapya, for showing us the new day. So malazi yapya can also mean a new day. Because the sun, as it comes in the morning, we can see the light rays reflected on the water. I grew up along the lake, so I know exactly how these light rays and how they will change color, and how when it reflects on top of the water, what a beautiful scenery it always is to see in the morning. And so when my grandmother is praying, is thanking God, showing gratitude every single morning and every night, including at every meal, to thank God for showing us malazi yapya, for showing us a new day, and going to bed saying for taking us through the whole day. We started in the morning when we saw the malazi yapya. It took us through the whole day. When we went out to the field, it protected us from the snakes and all of that. Now we are going to bed. We know you are in control. So it's, yeah, malazi yapya, it's a new day, Rainy season, chifuku. When it's rainy season, we call it chifuku. Chifuku is a rainy season. Dry season, chihanya. Chihanya means it's hot, it's dry. It's that. Cold season, kuzizima. So I added months here. In Malawi, usually, December to March is the rainy season. August to November is the dry season, and the cold month is between April and July. Of course, the seasons are changing a bit. Probably in July now, it's no longer cold, but May, June, July, it used to be automatically very cold. But even when I say very cold, maybe the temperatures were around 19 degrees. but that's too cold. Okay. Compared to, of course, when it's Chihanya, where the temperatures, depending on where you are, usually where I grew up, it's one of the hottest part of the country, so the temperatures would go really, really high. It's extremely hot because of also the lake and yeah, how things go. Right. Sunrise, zuva la fuma, malazi yapya. Zuva la fuma, sunset, zuva la njira, meaning the sun is now gone. Morning, in the morning we say namlenji or kumlenji, depending on what you want to say. So namlenji would mean, if, for example, if you are saying, what time are you coming? You would say namlenji. When is this happening? Kumlenji. It will happen during the morning time. I'm coming mean tomorrow morning means I'll come in the morning. Kumlenji, yeah, it's like during morning time. Kumuhanya during daytime. Namuhanya means namuhanya means just during the day, like daytime. Afternoon, namise or kumise. Okay. Night, usiku. Kwa fipa or zuwa la fipa. So you can say any of these. Oh, it's at night now. No usiku. You just tell a child, no usiku. Meaning, stop making noise. It's at night now. You're sleeping. So say, hey, no usiku. Kwa fipa. So when you tell someone kwa fipa means go home. It's getting dark. Kwa fipa, where are you? You know? It's at night now. Zuwa la fipa or zuwa la njira. Unjira. It's also, like I said, sunset. Zuwa la njira at night. Zuwa la fipa. Zuwa means the sun. La fipa means has gone dark. Yeah. So the day has gone dark. Darkness, chisi. Chisi means darkness, basically. When you ask for a lamp or switch on the light, you would say, chischafika, meaning the darkness is here, go and put light on. Hey, kuno kuli chisi, meaning it's dark here. Don't come. Natural phenomenon. So most of the things that we have talked about are things that man does not have control over. You don't control when the night to start, when the sun to set or sun to rise or rain to, you don't control that. I know there's the climate change stuff. We're not talking about that, but we're talking naturally things that we just see them happening. You know, you did not create the sun, neither did I. So, okay. So it's something that is like, Mintondo Mene is like a miracle, but also at the same time, I'm not talking about miracle. Hey, Mintondo means there's some natural power that has happened. Natural power, yes. So this is why I even brought in God, because how I was told and what also makes me to continue to believe what I believe in is who arranged all these things. We're talking about the sun, the moon, and all of that. My own brain, for it to be the way it is, who arranged it? That I have to have this subconscious mind, the wakeful mind, this mind, the conscious, who arranged it? Because everything we see in life, it has someone who created it. Someone made this cup, someone made this container, someone made this laptop. I mean, the phones, they have owners who created it, who created my brain. Who created all these things in nature that we see? Who created them? For us to have the sun rotate like that, who created? So, okay, this is what I believe. What I believe. Okay, moon is mwezi. By the way, the Tumbuka people, majority of us are Christians. I don't know if there's change in terms of beliefs, religious belief there, but majority are Christians with different churches, and yeah, excuse me, because also where I come from, the Europeans, that's where they started the first church or things like that. So Christianity is quite common. Waves, Gia. So we grew up along the lake. We always see Gia, sound of Gia. GM is in singular. Magia, MA, if you add MA at the beginning, in plural, waves. So Gia is a wave, but Magia means an eclipse. Kadansana is Chichewa. Chichewa is also one of the main Malawian languages. It's our national language, basically. But I cannot remember us having a name for example, solar eclipse, separating it from lunar eclipse. Okay. In my lifetime, I don't think I ever experienced lunar, which I'm thinking unless I don't remember where I don't know if I've seen lunar eclipse. Maybe I have, because at home things in the sky are very clear. If there's a moon, you see the moon. If there's sun, you see the sun. If there's stars, you see the stars. Okay. So you can also call it Chidikazua. It's just to say something that is covering the sun. Kadansana, it just means the night has come during the day. So something like that, which means an eclipse. But for the moon, for the lunar eclipse, where it's the moon that is covered, because the moon is at night. So I can't remember seeing it, but I've seen solar eclipse several times in my life. Moon rise, mwezi wa fuma. The full moon, mwezi. No. New moon. I wanted to talk about the new moon. Moonrise, new moon. Mwezi wipya, meaning the new moon. Wipya means new. Mwezi is moon. Wipya, new. Kufuma means rising. Setting, wanjira. The same way we talked about the sun. Zuva. Zuva la fuma, zuva la njira, zuva lapya, zuva la bara. But zuva would say zuva lipya. Like we said at the top, zuva lipya. Where's zuva lipya? This one. Marazi yapya. Zuva lipya. Lipya means new. Okay. New moon, new yeah. Okay. So this is it. Let me stop share. Okay, so I hope you learned something about these natural kind of phenomenon, moon, sun, rain, mvula. But always be careful because vula can mean something else. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video because I enjoyed making it. If you have any suggestions about videos you want me to make, things that you want me to make a video on, please let me know, then I will make it. But for now, please watch these and subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, if you think you've benefited anything, please like it. Thank you. Share with your friends too. Bye.